Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We're in Traverse City, just outside the State Theater. We're talking about something coming up on Christmas Eve. We are standing here with Rabbi Chava Bailey.
Nice.
It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too, my friend. Long time.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, well, first let's talk about you. Why don't you explain to people watching what exactly you do?
So I am an ordained rabbi and also a Maggid, a Jewish inspirational preacher and storyteller. And locally, it's my great privilege to be the senior spiritual leader of the Unitarian Universalist congregation of Grand Traverse on Old Mission Peninsula.
And it should also be noted that you're going for your doctorate as well. You want to explain that because it's interesting.
So I am getting my Doctor of Ministry from Catholic Theological Union in Chicago. And I'm the first Jewish person to go through the program, and it's in interreligious dialogue, which kind of relates to what we're talking about today.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't imagine there have been many rabbis to go there prior to you.
No, I'm the first one, and I wanted to get a sweatshirt that said, #1 Jew on the back, but then I was told I couldn't because I'm not, because they've already chosen #1 Jew. So
Sorry,
I'm going to go with number 2, and I'm fine with that.
That's very funny. I enjoy the humor. All right, let's talk about Christmas Eve here at the State Theater where we are. All right, this is not the first time this has happened. This is your 4th trip to do this now?
This is our 4th year doing a community Christmas Eve service here at the State Theater. We're so grateful to the state for welcoming us at a time they would normally be closed, but they feel really strongly about creating events that reach across boundaries in the community and welcoming everybody, and so do we. So we're delighted to have our Christmas Eve service here. It's a little bit different than a typical Christmas Eve, though, because I'm Jewish, so we honor the fact that Hanukkah usually falls around the same time as Christmas, and we also will be honoring the ancient roots of the winter solstice that occur around this time of year. We have a number of members who identify as humanists, so we include them as well. So it's truly a communal, everyone is welcome celebration of the light.
Yeah, now I'm interested because there might be those who don't understand something like this where all faiths and all people get together. Do you get any blowback on something like this?
No. In fact, what we've gotten is amazing support. We were a little nervous our first year. What if it was only our congregation who came? What if we only had 50 people in this massive place? And we had people out here on the sidewalk lining the aisles. Every seat was full in the theater. So what we found is a lot of acceptance and excitement, especially now. This year is even a little different because you and I were talking about the fact that people feel really divided and there's a lot of anxiety in the country. And this event is really about the opposite. It's about finding what we have in common, celebrating the light, and celebrating hope and peace together.
Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit, about why this year it probably takes on a little bit different of a meaning because of all the things that have been going on. And you do feel a level of tension, anxiety, anger even out there.
Yeah, I think you say that really well. I think you're exactly right. And I think our hope with this is, and it's not that I'm politically inactive. I'm pretty, open about opinions and stuff like that. What our goal for this event, though, is to draw people together to what we have in common. To celebrate that whatever our tradition, whatever our life philosophy, we all celebrate the inherent worth and dignity of the human being. And so we really want to lift that up together across these traditions with music and inspirational stories and good words. And we close with a beautiful rendition of Silent Night where we turn off all the lights in the theater and everyone has a little electric tea light because we can't light fire in a theater. And it's an incredibly moving moment for the community to see these hundreds of lights in the darkness lifted up.
All right, we're talking about a Christmas Eve service here at the State Theater, of course, on Christmas Eve. How can people find out more information about this?
Well, we'll be starting the publicity fairly soon. They can visit the Unitarian Universalist website here in Traverse City. You can check with the State Theater's website. It'll be on there, and it'll certainly be on Facebook.
Thank you very much for your time, Rabbi. I'm standing here with the #2 Jew. Just a little joke. It was just a little joke. Thank you very
much. I'm glad to be #2. We try harder.
In Traverse City, just outside the State Theater, I'm Vic McCarty from iNews 26.